Hi everybody and welcome back to our Japanese writing series. This time we'll be learning the second chunk, Kakikukeko in Hiragana. So ka is made of 3 strokes. 1, 2, and 3. One angle, a long middle line, and a final touch. Now let's take our practice sheet. So ka, as in Alright, so for those of you who don't know Dragon Ball, it's a technique taught by a character called Master Roshi, whose spirit animal is a turtle, and turtle in Japanese is kame. Otherwise, ka by itself is a mosquito. I don't know if you can figure out a mnemonic with it, but let's see what Tofugu has to say. Someone who's doing the can-can dance. They've got plenty of imagination. Ki is made of 4 strokes. 4 strokes is actually the maximum you'll get in Hiragana. It seems a lot, but it's actually not so complicated. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So ki by itself means a tree. If you started learning kanji, you may have seen it already. And if you're into martial arts, you may also know that ki is the vital energy. You've probably also heard its Chinese equivalent, chi. Oh yeah, one thing about ki. If you look at the very top of your practice sheet, you may notice that the font is slightly different, and that the 3rd and 4th strokes are connected. That's sort of a cursive font from back in the days when moving the brush in the air would still leave a line of ink on the paper. I personally recommend not doing it when handwriting, but it's still good to know the different types of font and their history. Now if you put ka and ki together, it makes kaki, which means either the fruit or an oyster. And here comes the mnemonic, a key. That's just brilliant. I have nothing more to say. Okay, next one. So we're going from the maximum number of strokes to the minimum because, as you can see, ku is only 1. It very much looks like the mathematical greater than sign, but with a wider angle. By the way, I forgot to mention it because it felt obvious, but even if thinking outside of the box is a quality in real life, when it comes to writing in Japanese, it's not the case, so stay inside of it no matter what. Again, just try as much as possible to match the beautiful template. So that was ku, as in kutsu, meaning shoes. Or a cuckoo bird saying kukukukukuku. That's just great. Next one is ke. It's 3 strokes. So a long one that's actually more like a slight curve, then a cross that looks like an Arabic sword. That's what I'm talking about. Ke by itself means hair in Japanese, not the one you have on your head, but anywhere else on your body. What about the mnemonic? A keg. Yeah, sure. Last but not least, ko. It kinda looks like E, but horizontally, and the top stroke is slightly shorter than the bottom one. It's only 2 strokes. Ko by itself means a child. Again, I'd like to emphasize on the importance of the order and the direction of each stroke. Of course, just like in your language, you're gonna have your own style of handwriting, but as long as the order and direction are correct, it should be legible. And the final mnemonic is a couple of cohabitation worms. That's a long sentence for a mnemonic, but yeah, why not? So that concludes this video on how to write Kakikukeko. I trust you to keep practicing, and I'll see you for the next chunk. Sashi suseso.